Well, obviously, you wanted to be still playing right now, but you guys did have some more success in the playoffs. When you kind of think back at the year, what do you think about? What are some of the things that stick out to you?
Yeah, I think it was a much better playoff than last year. We started off hot. I think the first two series were really good. And then the series ends. Coachella were tight. I think the first game it was tough for me. I think we played good, but we lost. So I think it was a good experience. I think we battled hard, and I'm really proud of the guys.
This has been kind of a crazy year for you with how it started, and then obviously it finishes with you having a career year and more than 40 goals. How did you see this season play out for you?
Yeah, I think it was a great season. I had a lot of fun. The start of the year was really hectic. Started off in Melbourne with the Kings, and then I got on waivers and got picked up by Nashville and was there for a month. So and then I got back here. So yeah, it was a tough start. It was a fun year. And then the whole year has been great down here with Ontario, and the guys has been awesome. I think the team was really close, and coaches has helped me and the team a lot too. So yeah, I think it's just positive from this season.
You know what you just said about Australia, and it made me realize we never got to ask you about that, because once you came back from Australia, then you were going to Nashville. Then when you came back from there, we kind of moved past that. It was already gone. But when you think back to Australia, what was that like to begin your season there and have that experience with the team?
Yeah, great experience. It was my first time in Australia, Melbourne. First time to play hockey there too. I think two teams in NHL. Mm-hmm. So a fun and nice experience to be there with the Kings, and I think we saw some fun things too. We watched a football game. We went to a zoo safari and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a great experience.
What were some of the ways where you tried to elevate your game this year, and how do you think you were successful in doing so?
Yeah, my biggest thing this year was to be more consistent, and and I think this season I'm showing that, improving that, and just to get more of my offense and more shots and stuff like that, and I really think that's been much better this season.
Tynes was telling us the other night how proud he is of you and the way that you've kind of developed, and starting your first full season here, it was kind of Furky was on the top power play, and then maybe Lias was there, and now this year you really got to take over that primary goal scoring kind of role, and a lot of that was with Tynes. So what was it like to kind of develop that chemistry with him and work with a guy who's such a good disher?
Yeah, my first 2 years here I was not the main scorer, so I think that helped me a lot too, to see and learn a little bit. And then this season I really got a good role. And then to play with Tynes, such an honor. He's the best passer I played with so far in my career, so it's been a really pleasure to play with him, and super fun, and just gotta thank him for all the passes I got this year.
A lot of guys have talked about Marco in his second season. What was your relationship like with him when you got back here? It seemed like he had you calm and kind of allowed you to do what you needed to do.
Yeah, I think my relationship with Marco is really strong. I think he has helped me a lot on the ice and off the ice too. And he's a really good coach, and I think he's a big part of my success to be more comfortable on the ice, and he really believes in me. So just super thankful for that, and I think Marco is a great coach.
There's not many European coaches in North America. Do you think it helps you guys who are from Europe that Marco's kind of been there, he knows that side of the game, but he's also played in the NHL?
Yeah, I think so. I think that helps a lot. I think Marco has experience from both here in the United States and Europe, so I think that is positive for us guys from Europe, and he's just a good supporter guy, and I think he's really passionate too on the ice and off the ice, so I think that helps a lot.
We had the chance to ask Turk this and Akil this, but you guys all kind of came in at the same time in that shortened COVID season, and now looking back to then, you know, what's it been like to be with kind of that core group of guys these past couple of seasons, and now it culminates going on a pretty deep postseason run?
Yeah, it's special. You know, we're spending so much time together. Like you said, we spent a lot of time, and we came in the COVID year, and now it's our like 4th year here. So yeah, I think the time flies, and I think we got much better hockey players too. Yeah, it's fun to see those guys develop too. Yeah, I think the players are great, great guys. So yeah, it's such a fun time to be with them.
Do you think it grows your confidence and the confidence of this team in general when you have players like you and Killer and Turk and Clarkey who get the opportunity to go up with the Kings and then come back down and maybe take more of a leadership role as well when you're in the AHL?
Yeah, I think so. Like as soon as we get called up, I don't think we get the best role. So I think it's a good experience. You get a taste of it up there and see how it feels, and try to do your best. And then as soon as you get down here again, you take responsibility, and yeah, get a better role, and then you have much better experience too. So yeah, it's only positive.
How important is this off season for you as someone who's, you know, clearly done a great job in the AHL? You want to be in the NHL, trying to make that next step.
Yeah, it's huge. First of all, it's gonna be nice to come home to Sweden and see family and friends again, and then it's yeah, focus to get stronger again, and yeah, just excited for the next year again.
What does the summer look like for you off the ice? I know you mentioned you're going home, but do you have any specific plans for the summer?
Not any specific right now. Just my focus is to go home. You know, it's been a long time. Just nice to go home to Sweden again, see the family and friends, and I think the weather is pretty good down there too now. So yeah, I'm pumped up to go home.
I guess we probably should ask you about Ports, just because obviously
Yeah.
we've talked about him a lot this year, but the last couple weeks seemed like he really took a next step as well. What was it like seeing him have success in the playoffs?
Yeah, special. You know, Port's is a passionate guy. I think he has a really good year this year, and yeah, then he took some, yeah, I think bigger steps up too in the playoff. I think he made some huge saves for us and helps us to win every game. And yeah, I'm just proud of him. You know, he took a lot of big step this year, and I think he has a great future.
I called him Ports. What's his nickname? Do you guys have a nickname in Sweden for him?
When I was in Sweden, I used to call him Porten. But I don't think that works out so good here. So I think,
Yeah, right. What does that mean though?
No, it's just
like a nickname for
smaller nicknames on his last name.
Got it.
But yeah, I think Ports works much better here.
Now it's changed to Ports.
Yeah.
All right, well, Sammy, thanks. Have a great summer.
Thank you so much, guys.